Hello,
Hey, how's it going?
Devin Clark. Welcome to Menace and The Man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Stan the Man, Dennis the Menace Bermudez, and now we're joined by Devin Clark.
What's up?
What's that?
So how's things with you, Derek? Or Devin, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, what an idiot.
What's that?
He just called you Derek, like an idiot.
Derek. Oh, man.
Well,
my
Devin,
gosh.
Derek, they're
No,
close.
no.
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot. in my
Devin, when
life,
you
so.
see him on site, fucking
leg kick.
yeah.
Yeah, keep that energy.
Keep that same energy.
I love it. Where are you
But
from,
no,
homie?
I've been doing good. Enjoying the summer.
No, where are you
Maybe a
from?
little
Sorry,
too much,
sorry.
But
Where are you
What's
from?
that?
Where are you from?
South Dakota, Sioux Falls,
Okay.
South Dakota.
Okay, and you're living there and training there now?
I live here and I train here a little bit, and then for my camps, I go down to Albuquerque at Jackson Wink.
Dope.
Okay. How often are you at Jackson Wink? So maybe 6, 8 weeks, or are you going down there for like 3, 4 weeks at a time?
Yeah, usually 6 to 8 weeks, on and off.
Okay. And you see him?
You in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm married and I have a daughter.
Oh.
So
Boring.
it's kind of hard, but we make it work.
Boring. No, I'm just kidding. Good for you, man. Good for you. How did you know she was the one? When you knocked her up or what?
No.
Did you get married before or after the daughter?
After, but we've been together since we were 17. We're 29 now, so.
Was your daughter an accident?
I don't know if it's like accident. Well, yeah.
Yeah, hang on. My first son was an accident, but like I love him.
I mean, we didn't like plan on it, but
Yeah.
you know.
I can't wait till he's older where I could just keep like you're an accident. Get me a beer. No.
Well, when you get mad at him or something, you know what? You were a fucking accident. Now I'm dealing with this shit.
Nah, it's all.
He's a blessing. He's a
Yeah,
blessing.
Yeah.
Kids are. They really are.
So you've been with your wife since you're 17. How long were you guys together before you proposed to her?
Like 10 years or something.
10 years. Whoa. Was she
Almost,
like?
yeah.
Did you start getting pressure from
9.
her? Like, hey, what's
Oh,
going on?
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah. But I was like, I want to wait until
you have money.
I've got something on money, a plan.
Yeah.
Because I dropped out of junior college and just started working construction and stuff like that.
All right.
Then I started fighting, and it wasn't really going anywhere for a little bit, but then it picked up and ended up getting signed. Then I knew it was time. So
And I'm assuming she was supportive of the fight game.
yeah, she was. Yeah.
Because, you're jacked, you're winning. She's like, oh my God, that's my man. That's my man. If you're getting your ass
Yeah.
whooped, she'd probably be like, babe, come on.
But she's stuck with me through all of it. Fighting amateur and pro, low level pro, you're not getting paid very much.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're fighting, taking a lot of time away, and not making very much right away. So
And how old your daughter?
she's 5. She's about to start kindergarten
Okay.
here in a few weeks.
Nice, man.
Now, is she at the point where she's clueless, or she knows what her dad does for a living?
Oh, she knows what I do. She's been in the gym with me since she was a baby. So she trains a little bit. She does a little jujitsu.
Does she go
Me
to?
every day.
I'm assuming she probably doesn't go to the fights.
She hasn't yet, but
Okay.
not because we don't want her
Right.
to. Basically, yeah, the last couple have been overseas and stuff like that.
Right.
So
Does she watch live?
she does, yep.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
I
she's-
remember. Sorry, I was fighting. I think was I fighting Steven Seiler? He had just had a newborn, and I was walking
Okay.
by his room, and I hear her like crying and shit like that. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why would you do that to yourself? I don't actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I was fighting him, but I think we were on the same card. I was like, man,
hmm
Yeah.
you are a savage animal.
Yeah, well, like my daughter, if she's seen me lose, she's seen me get knocked out, choked out, whatever, but she's like, oh, whatever, Dad's doing what he does. And
Yeah.
for some reason, she doesn't even worry about it. So she's like, oh, whatever.
Well, sometimes the less you know, the better. And she's at that stage right now where she doesn't really know too much.
Yeah, she doesn't think that I can get hurt, I don't think.
Yeah.
So
Tell you
that's a
what,
big.
That's a lot of pressure, man. Like when these fighters bring their kids to, especially for like someone like you, where you have never brought your daughter to a fight, but when she does come, I feel like that will probably, I mean, for some people it'll be like exactly what they need. They feel invincible.
Yeah.
And for some people, I think it's extra pressure. I know I've thought about having my boys come to my fight, but I'm like, I just
They didn't come to any of them?
no. I don't know. I was thinking about the last one having them come, but I just need to focus on me when I'm scrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
I
a
just
big-
want to
that is a
be
big
in
thing.
my zone and just worry about what I got to take care of, you know, especially
Yeah.
if they've never been to one and then they come to one. Something's changed now for me, you know,
Yeah.
where, okay, I'm thinking not only, you know, only about myself, like what my little guy's doing. This is their first time, you know what I mean? It's a weird thing. So I just always kept them at home.
Yeah. Well, now your last couple fights were Canada, Stockholm. You're probably hoping for that next one to be in the States, or do you like traveling to fight?
I like traveling, but it'll be nice to be in the States. So, and I have something lined up for the fall, and it's in the States. So,
All right. Go on.
happy about that. No, I can't go on about that. But
Oh,
Listen.
this is what
Listen.
we do.
they haven't announced it yet, so I
Listen.
let them do their thing.
All right, here's the deal. I've been in the UFC for a long time. I know the drill. All right, it's gonna be
Yeah.
leaked probably tomorrow. So
Soon.
right now we're live. All right.
Yeah.
There's we don't have a ton of people watching live, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it should be, you know, who'd we get to? Oh,
We-
Dominic Reyes
We were-
told us
we
who
were-
he was
no,
fighting.
well, we were talking to Dominic Reyes, but Blachowicz didn't accept the fight.
All right.
So he had. So Dom Reyes had a verbal agreement in place with Blachowicz, and then Blachowicz didn't confirm on the date.
And
so
he was doing exactly what you're doing right now. He was like, "Listen, I can't." And then
Then he told you.
then he told us.
well, we started asking questions. We were like,
Yeah.
"Does he have
Yeah.
blonde
Oh.
hair?"
Yeah, he let us play 21 questions with him. You want to play 21 questions?
Well, you gotta. Yeah. I mean, if you guess it, then maybe I'll say yes.
All right, Stan, what do you got?
Ooh.
Is the guy in the top 15?
No.
All right, damn.
Is
He's
this
he's I think he's from a contender series.
okay?
Contender series 185, right?
205.
205. Shit.
I used to be 180. Well, one fight I was 185.
Yeah, I think I just saw that.
And how was that? That was probably a nightmare.
205.
Oh yeah, it was different. It just towards the end of the first round, stuff just changed in my body and I got knocked out. Or got knocked down, I guess.
Well, here's what I tell people. Well, I think there's actually some science in it, but when you're cutting weight, right, and you're just cutting, and it's at some point the weight has to come from somewhere, and I think
Yep.
it starts coming from the brain.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone just at you, you're going down. You know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's my take on it.
Yeah, because it takes longer for the brain to recover than it does for the body. So
right.
I think that definitely played a part in getting knocked down there. So.
How long ago did this guy fight on the Contender Series?
I think it was within a year.
Okay.
Has he made his UFC debut yet, or is his UFC debut officially going to be against you?
I think he's fought once.
Okay. Is he coming off a win or a loss?
A win.
Okay. We're getting closer. We're getting a few answers. What's
I'm still totally clueless.
Are you? Well, we're getting some answers. We can start working
All
towards
right, I'll
something.
give you one more clue.
Okay.
He's a black guy.
He's
He's a black guy. Okay.
He's a black guy.
Let's see.
What are you? What ethnicity are you?
I'm black and white mixed. Best of both worlds. Yeah.
Ooh. So like, is your wife white?
My wife is white. Yep.
Yeah. So that's why it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So who gave you what? What do you have? A black father, a white mother?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
And my daughter, she turned out pretty much white. She's white. I'm only quarter, so yeah, you can go either way at that point.
Okay. We're trying to get a list up right now of Dana White Contender Series people. We
Oh
like to,
shit! I gave you too much information.
You got us on like wanting to know, like we're almost like stalking you at this moment. Trying to
Yeah.
find out some details about Devin Clark's next opponent.
But we're both like,
Clueless.
yeah.
Completely clueless.
So
Well, I gave you good clues.
yeah.
So
So if anybody home at the chat can throw in some
so we got a black guy from the Contender Series.
who has had one fight, he won, and
1 or 2, I'm not sure.
1 or 2 fights. So this is going to be his second or third fight in the UFC.
Yeah,
What gym does he train out of? Do you know that?
I do not. I can't know. No, I don't know.
Well, hang on. I never really knew who the guys I was fighting was from, unless it was like one of the premier, like, or one of the huge gyms, like Jackson Wink or Alpha Male, or I didn't really.
Yeah.
So now, when you go to Jackson Wink, obviously your size, you'd probably be in the vicinity of working with someone like Jon Jones, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So you do work with Jon Jones.
Yeah. Yep. Last few years.
Oh, for a while. How are those rounds going?
Did he grab that girl's butt?
I wasn't there.
No, I'm
I don't.
kidding. I'm joshing.
No, Dana White
I
actually
don't
said he
think I
saw a
was there.
video.
I
Yeah.
don't think I was there.
I mean, I was training like around that time down there, but I don't know what.
I like
what all that
I like the
stuff.
party too, So sometimes I forget where I am and such, but
Hey, everybody parties. I mean, especially fighters. Shit.
Not everybody. Some of them are religious, or they partied too much in the past. They're retired now.
no, like I was hanging out with Ben Henderson
Mm.
and Benson,
And
he doesn't drink. He made me like feel like bad about myself.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, there are certain guys that they don't do anything. They stay clean.
well, every time that we talk to Bilal Muhammad or Jared, I feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm always either high on weed or drinking, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't do anything. We eat junk food. That's our vice."
Boring.
So have you and John ever gone out partying together after some training?
Yeah.
Nice. What's your go-to drink?
During camp?
Ooh, hang on. I've got to like I'm on some vodka water or some vodka seltzer. If I'm inside 10 to 8 weeks,
Yep.
maybe 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Usually my thing is like 5 weeks out, I'm totally done drinking.
Yeah.
Or like let's say I have a wedding and it's at like 4 weeks, like I have 2 drinks.
Yeah, it's it definitely slows down in camp.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like at least like 3 or 4 weeks out, I'm totally focused on the fight.
Yeah.
But like before that, I'll have Grey Goose water with some lemon.
So that's your in camp.
Yeah.
Outside camp drink. Anything?
That's usually about the same. Yeah. Just
Oh.
adding some fireball shots.
Oh, okay.
You know who doesn't
Yeah.
take shots? Menace.
Yeah, I'm not a big shot guy.
What?
Yeah.
Not even like the girly ones?
Well, oh my God.
I mean, he'll
really?
take them, but he's hesitant.
I'm
He's
not-
Like a
hesitant.
Vegas bomb or something?
No, like when you like people go out and they have, yeah, dude, I had like 6 shots. Like what? What?
Ugh.
I would have died.
Like I'll have
Yeah.
2, and I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, 2 shots is
and
plenty.
no chance that I pay for them. Absolutely no chance that I pay for them.
Well,
Man.
we're gonna get to the bottom of both of the stories, but like, so Devin, you know Tai Tuivasa,
I don't think so.
the guy who drinks shit out of a shoe.
He does a shoey.
Yeah. Actually, he's taken a drink out of my shoe before.
Wow.
At the UFC, there was a retreat a few years ago or a couple years ago.
Yeah, I was there.
Take your shoe off.
Yeah.
I'm drinking out of it.
Well, it was like a big party, so I don't remember a whole lot. But
Where? When we're out with the Ferris wheels and shit and fucking
yeah,
the bago? Yeah.
yeah, that one. Yep, the Snoop Dogg concert. Everybody
Yeah.
smoked.
How about hang on, because at the time, like smoking weed like wasn't like allowed in the UFC. It was like
It was dicey. It was.
it was
dicey.
very and then Snoop handed a joint into the crowd.
No, the game changer was Nate Diaz after he
Yes.
fought
Yes.
Connor and being
Yes.
like, "Fuck this shit."
I know,
Yeah.
I know. But here's
But at
the
this
story.
concert, though,
At this concert that
yeah.
UFC had just for us, Snoop Dogg. How many blunts did he have on the stage in this like
He
one?
had some, but he rolled one, or he had one going. He lit it up, and then he handed it down, passed it down to the crowd,
bro.
and
You just passed it.
you just see fighters
hang
flocking towards it.
Dude, I've never seen it. It was like you know when you watch these zombie movies where they like horde like over fucking. It looked like what's that? Ground Z or whatever.
It was the cure for the zombie apocalypse.
Everybody ran over that. I was like, oh my, like, dude, there's people here from the UFC that are watching you.
Yeah, nobody cared.
I don't smoke weed, so I was like, oh, good, have fun, you know.
What about you, Devin? You partaking in the devil's lettuce?
I do. But you know, I'm out in public, you know, I'm pretty conscious, so I'm not gonna. I wasn't one of the ones running up there, you know. So I was sneaking it.
I mean, I would think Dana seems chill. I would think maybe he smoked before, or he understands that it's not that bad. And then even Lorenzo, granted, I know shit about him other than what I've seen publicly, seems like the chillest dude. He seems like the type of guy who drinks a glass of whiskey, like 100-year-old age whiskey, and smokes a J. Seems like that type of dude. He's chill.
Probably a cigar guy.
Cigar guy?
But I don't know. Like some like super expensive cigar.
Yeah, Cubans or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't smoke the whole thing.
Yeah. Rich as fuck.
But yeah, I mean, we can do it now, you know, accordingly, I guess, as long as you're clean during the fight or under a certain amount. So
right.
I'm happy about that. And
yeah, I saw a thing recently that they're bringing on like a CBD sponsor, and Dana did like a press conference with Jeff Nowitzki.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Dana did a press conference with Jeff Nowitzki, and he was saying pretty much whatever Jeff Nowitzki says is gospel for our drug testing policy and whatnot. And Jeff Nowitzki is looking into all the benefits of THC and CBD, so they're bringing on like a CBD sponsor. So you might be getting a CBD package in the mail or something soon.
Well, I don't know if I will. I don't get the trickle down.
We have a CBD sponsor. The Menace and the Man show has a CBD sponsor.
We do, Devin.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I kind of work with the company right now, Crystal Creek Organics. So
okay.
Yeah,
so now
and it's a pretty chill sponsorship. They just send me stuff. So
are you full spectrum? Like, are you doing CBD and THC, or just the THC aspect?
What do you mean, just the CBD aspect?
The CBD, well,
he said he smokes, so I doubt he's smoking fake weed.
But not like, within a month. I don't.
Yeah, my manager.
Within a month of the fight, I don't.
My manager smokes just straight up CBD. I mean, there's like very little THC in it because it needs to have a little bit when you're smoking it. But
a lot of it now
CBD?
hardly.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing
I
more
like
and
the
more.
benefits of the CBD. You know, especially like when I'm not smoking or whatever, and just need take a little edge off, or just to have some smoke. I don't know.
And that's
but the big thing is the creams help so much. The pain relief creams.
I mean, you could see the evidence is there. Like CBD, works wonders for the body. Like, it's just that the scientific and medical research isn't there because it got blocked for so long.
right.
Yeah.
But even I was going to say the funniest thing is Nate Diaz, when he did smoke that CBD, he wasn't smoking CBD. He was probably smoking weed because he was getting like during the interview, he was getting more and more fucked up, and they were like, "What are you smoking?" And he was like, CBD. You know, like he just didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I doubt it was CBD, but where were they at? Do you know?
I believe
Vegas.
Yeah, I believe Vegas. Him versus Connor.
Okay, that was before it was legal there, though.
Well, I think he just didn't even give a fuck.
Yeah, he usually.
Well, it was after the fight, so he was like, "Why does it matter?"
So, which it shouldn't really.
So now, are you a big fight fan? Do you watch all the fights, or are you just like, this is what you do, and you get enough of it in the gym and your own?
Yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot of the fighting. Big fights and teammates and stuff like that, but I wouldn't call myself a fight fan.
Okay. Do you watch guys from your division?
Oh yeah, I usually, yeah.
Do you hate it?
Hey.
Oh, I hated watching guys from my division. Like I had to do it. No, because I'm like sitting on my couch having a great time drinking cerveza, and then they start fighting. I'm like, I'm going to fight this guy one day, and then like fucking my body, I'm like, Dennis, chill, you're good, you're fine.
Yeah.
And then my body starts getting my body starts getting crazy. Like I'm about to fight. I'm like, this is awful.
Okay.
Then I get on Twitter. I'm like, I'll fuck that guy up, and like, I'm drunk.
I like to watch the guys that have already fought and see how they do. That's always really interesting for me. just to see how they square up. Like we actually fought on the same card. Me and Alexander Rakic. I still don't know how to say his last name, but he fought Jimmy Manuwa and fucking killed him in Sweden.
In Sweden.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
Sweden.
That dude. How do you pronounce that? You said Rakic?
Rakic or Rakic, something like that.
Alexander Rakic. Yeah, that dude's tough.
I was just like, shit, I'm glad I didn't go out like that. I got knocked out a little bit, but not like that.
Yeah. So now, when you lose to a guy, oh yeah, he's the guy who knocked Mano out quick. Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah, he hit him with that fancy shit.
Yeah.
Right? That was a vicious knockout. I remember that. That was actually one of those ones where you were like, ooh, you almost take a knee on that one. Did you see that one?
That's a retirement.
I think so.
Yeah,
Jimmy Mano retired after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those type of ones. So now, we don't know who your next opponent is, but is this the type of fight that is going to a win? Your fight after this will probably be a top 15 guy?
Yeah, I think so. I think any win, any win, and depending on how I perform, if it's a dominant performance, definitely top 15. And that's all I'm really lacking right now is just a dominant performance. I've grinded plenty of guys out, but getting a knockout or good submission or just, completely bloodying the guy or something like that, I haven't really done that yet. So
now you come from a wrestling background?
Yeah, started wrestling when I was like 7. Wrestled junior college and stuff like that. So.
Okay, and you're a junior college national champ, right?
Yeah, yep.
So now I see on your Wikipedia it says in 2010 you lost to Josh Marsh. Is that Joshua Marsh?
No, that's false.
Oh, it says in 2010 he lost in the semifinals to Josh Marsh.
Oh, wrestling. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Now, is that the kid Joshua Marsh who spells his name Josh weird?
Maybe. He's a fighter now, yeah.
Yeah,
I believe.
It might be. I think I'm good friends with that kid. He actually used to train at our gym. If it's the same kid. I know there's a few Josh Marshes out there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a black kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, all right. Small world. And then, he
I
think he won the national championship that year.
No.
Oh, maybe the year after or one of those years he won the national championship.
Wait, that's still not right because I think I beat him in a, it was like a quarterfinals or something.
Ah.
So that was the year I got 4th at nationals. I didn't wrestle him the year I won nationals, but I got 4th that year and I had to wrestle him in like a wrestleback or something.
Okay. So wrestling since you were 7. Now, when you going into your fights, you're more of like a striker when you fight, no?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I strike as much as I need to, without, it just depends on what's working that day. The last fight, my takedowns I wasn't really committing to my takedowns. I was getting good openings, but wasn't able to take him down. He was kind of a sturdy dude, and I don't know. I don't really think I planned on taking him down too much, but that was mostly striking, I guess.
So now, when you're at Jackson Wink, who are you working with? Are you working with Coach Wink? You working with Greg Jackson? You working with Izzy?
Yeah, Coach Wink, Chad Smith, and then Frank Lester. Just started working with him, and that's pretty much. And then I'll try to work with as many people as possible. But those are my my main coaches.
So is Greg Jackson even working with guys anymore?
He works with a few guys. Yeah. He's slowed down a little bit, but he's still in there pretty much every day and teaches a class and stuff like that. So I'm still learning a lot from him.
All right, so you are getting some time with him, right?
Yeah. I still get time with him, but he's just I guess not one of my regular coaches per se.
Because I was gonna say he's kind of like a mental guru and one of those type of guys. But I know you also work with Caleb, right? Caleb Rogers.
Yep. I've been with him with Caleb for. Is it 2 or 3 fights now, I believe?
Okay. Menace worked with him as well. How many fights did you work with him for?
Just the last fight.
Just the last one?
He just hopped into he slid into my DMs.
Yeah.
And he was like,
good.
"Hey man, like I think I have something to offer. First one's on me." And I was like, "You know what? Like fuck it. Like, I'll talk to the guy at least, for free. Like, yeah, I'll do anything for free,
Yeah.
Talked to him, and I was like, man, I don't know, it's pretty good. We worked out a little, kind of like a payment plan, and I worked with him, and I liked his stuff. He had some good stuff,
Yeah, I like working with him. He gives me, well, it's another person to keep me accountable. And we always set a goal for the week and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just and stuff that I've never really thought about in certain ways. It just helps me open up a little bit, and because before he came around, I hadn't really, I didn't really believe in the mental coaching all that much. So, but yeah, now doing it, I love it.
So the cold showers, the mental preparation. How many weeks out from a fight do you start working with him, or do you work with him all year round?
Usually when I start training camp.
Okay.
So we'll start next week.
So what's that? 7 weeks? 6, 8,
7, 8,
okay.
7.5. Yeah.
When you heading out to Albuquerque?
I'm going there Friday, leaving Friday, and be there for about a week and a half, and then I have to come back home. My daughter's first day of kindergarten, so got to be home for that, and then be home for a week or so, and then head back down to camp.
Oh man, it's that tough time for all parents. Summer's about to come to an end. You got to get the whole back to school thing going on, and then you got that job of dealing with your kids' schooling.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've never dealt with it before. It's kind of a big thing. Send her off to kindergarten.
Will you be sad?
Yeah. I might have to call Coach Caleb about it. I don't know.
Yeah, because you can call him on anything.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So how does Coach Caleb do it?
What's that?
How does Coach Caleb do it? Is it phone call? Is it FaceTime? What's his strategy?
Like a FaceTime type deal.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, he could do either or, but
that's why I was saying maybe FaceTime. You want to see the guy's emotion, see his energy a little bit.
Yeah, I feel that's important, yeah. But yeah, anything I need to be coached through, stuff like that. Especially like setting up when I was supposed to fight in Russia. I had a few different opponents, and it was really mentally messed me up. It was a lot to handle, these guys pulling out and then end up not fighting, and a guy like Caleb, that's like the first guy I call, like, shit, how do I get through this? Because this is, kind of, you want to freak out in some of those situations. So yeah, I feel like that goes a long ways.
Oh, for sure. Now you're a wrestler, so you probably grew up with that like tough mentality. So you probably think like, I don't need a mental coach. I'm not a pussy. But it's like, yeah. Once you see like a lot of the guys and the top professional athletes use like a psychologist or a coach like that, it's definitely a benefit.
It's nice to have in terms of like things happen in my life, and I've got some homies I could talk to, but they're not trained. No, well, I mean, not that he's even. No, I mean, it's what he wants to do. He's passionate about it. He's open ears,
It's different.
It's like it is like confidential. You know what I'm saying? Like I can talk to you, but I'm feeling some type of way. I'm like, man, what if he tells Ryan or Chris? You know what I mean? Like, not that I think you would. Just hypothetically, like this guy doesn't know anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's almost like you can go pour whatever you want to him. It's almost like writing into a journal and he like notes it down. So I mean, if you guys need to touch on it later, like he's like got it noted that this happened, or he might use this as fuel later on like how you overcame it. Remember you thought that world was then over?
He writes it down.
Yeah.
He might use it as blackmail later on as well, depending on what you're saying.
Well,
maybe like towards the person, like, oh, you said this and did this, and like Dennis was saying, that you get a refresher, like, okay, that's where my mind was at that time. In that situation, how can that help this situation or whatever?
It wouldn't be a good business move for him to blackmail. We're all the athletes he uses are much bigger than him, and they could just totally.
It was a joke that went over your head, Menace.
It didn't go over my head.
Definitely did.
No, it didn't. I know exactly. It was a bad joke.
Okay, so bad joke.
So don't get a stand-up comedy, Stan. 'Cause you fucking suck.
Well, I have no intentions of it. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, we like to bicker here. Devin, and see what you caused. See what you started, Devin.
Devin, I will fucking trash him for calling you Derek.
That was like fucking 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, hey. An elephant never forgets.
All right. How often does that happen? It has to happen at least once a month.
He's trying to make himself.
No, he's trying to make himself feel good. Like it happens once a month, right?
Maybe like anytime I'm like training with another Derek or working with somebody that their name's Derek, and they'll usually get us confused somehow.
Yeah. It happens.
So, but yeah, maybe once a year.
Oh, once a year. That's rare. I feel like an idiot now.
Yeah, you are. You are an idiot.
You're my first this year. So.
Sick.
Oh man, sucks.
Sick, Stan.
Yeah. So
hey, Stan. At least you're first at something.
Yep. Well, it'll never happen again, Devin.
Okay. No worries.
You gained 2 fans after this interview. Menace and The Man. We're now on the team.
Awesome. Good
So.
deal.
Again, why don't you just drop the name? Why don't you drop his initials? Let us know who you're fighting. We'll scout some.
I would be giving it away.
The initials?
Yeah.
Dude, no one,
Yeah. No one cares. No one's even listening. No one's even listening.
Well, I don't want to be that guy that's like,
Hang on. So hang on. When it actually gets leaked, we'll clip it. We'll put it on social media. We'll tag you on it. You could re-tag it. But like right now, you're good.
Yep.
But you have live, right?
Yeah, but we're live. There's not that many people in the chat right now.
Oh yeah, nobody will know.
You know what we'll do? We'll even when we release the actual podcast episode, I'll beep it. Beep.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'll give you another clue because I like playing games. This should give a pretty good giveaway though. And I won't really say anything, but I'll let you guess. He's got a chest tattoo.
Okay. Doesn't help.
That really narrows it down.
We don't really watch the Contender series that often.
Well, there should be a list. I don't know.
No, there is no list. We already went down that road. There was no list.
Fine.
We'll figure it out though, Devin.
Okay.
Slowly but surely.
And for everyone that listens to the podcast, they'll have like a little game to play.
Oh, there's definitely an MMA like pundit out there, like a guy who's like, oh, I know exactly who it is, but Menace and The Man, I have no fucking idea. Yeah. All right, do you have a date? Do you have a date for this next one?
Yeah, it's October. Yep.
Where are they sending you?
I'll give you that. I suppose
in the States.
In the States, yeah.
Ooh, you going to Boston?
No.
Where else is in October?
Bay Area.
The Bay Area.
San Francisco?
No. Cal, they're probably doing an Anaheim show. No.
Oh yeah, they are doing Anaheim soon, right?
Is that even the Bay Area?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's the other thing, Devin. We're horrible with geography. We always make ourselves look so fucking stupid. So stupid with geography.
Well, hang on. If you said like something on the East Coast, we'd be like, all right, yeah, this.
If you said something in New York, we'd be like, yep, I know exactly where that is.
On Long Island, 2 towns over. Like, yeah, we know where that is.
Yeah, you guys are horrible at these guessing games.
Yeah, we like guessing games. We like playing the
no,
same
we
way.
don't like these guessing games. We're awful at them. Nope. No human being likes things that they're bad at. That's why I quit playing baseball when I was in 3rd grade.
Well, I was going to say, usually the games that we play, the guest just gives us more and more info. They just keep going.
I mean, if we keep guessing and doing awful, he keeps giving us clues.
He's gonna get frustrated. But you know what, guys? This is the fucking answer. You guys are fucking stupid.
That's essentially what happened with what's his face?
With Tom Rance.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He was like, "You guys suck at this game. I'm gonna help you out."
What color is his hair? Black.
Go read a fucking book.
Yeah.
So he's a black guy with a chest tattoo. That's what he said,
with
right?
Black hair. Yeah.
We don't know where he trains.
We don't know where he
trains. He may have had 1 to 2 fights in UFC.
We can narrow it down. We'll just have to look at the Contender series.
Yeah, you guys really make a guy want to tell you too.
Because we're so dumb and you feel bad for us. We're just like,
well, yeah, yeah.
Hang on, the thing is, you'll tell me, I'm like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Dennis has no clue who the guy is.
Yeah.
Like, probably. Yeah, I think I heard his name a couple times before I knew I was fighting him, but.
Well, that's even why I asked you earlier if you watch fighting, because then you know the guys. Like a lot of times, Dennis has no idea. Like Dennis knew of you because you work with Caleb. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't.
Yeah.
I had to give him some background. Like he trains at Jackson Wink.
Yeah, I'm a bad MMA fan.
Horrible MMA fan.
Well, there's a lot of fighters now, and you are doing it every day. And,
Right.
Yes.
I see enough fighting, and it's most fans, they watch it because they're just not used to that shit. But we see it every day, and it's kind of. I don't really watch football or anything either, though.
Right. Do you play video games?
Little bit.
What's your go-to?
I'm playing Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
2.
Okay. So you're on PS4?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like my favorite game right now. So I don't really get a whole. If I stick with it for like a couple years.
What'd you say? You broke up a little bit there.
If I find a good game, I'll stick with it for like a couple years.
Got you.
Yeah. So.
Because me and Stan play Fortnite and Black Ops 4 together, and we're awful at Fortnite. Just completely dog shit.
I've never played Fortnite.
Don't. It's a piece of shit game.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Didn't the guy just win like $3 million playing?
Yep.
Sean O'Malley came in like fucking 6th or 7th place in the
word?
In the duos. Like
Really?
I went on Fortnite when the World Championships was going on, and they had like in the bottom corner the live video of like the feed, and all of a sudden they put up the standings, and I'm like, Sean O'Malley, what the fuck is this guy? And then they put a clip on of him, and he's like all fucking with the hippie hair, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm just here playing fucking Fortnite. I got this. He had like some obviously good gamer with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were in the top 10 of all duos.
Wow.
And I think he won like $100,000 or $50,000 or something like that for playing.
Damn.
That's crazy. Video games.
But he's nasty. Like when me and Menace were talking to him, like Menace's high kill is like 5 or 6. My high kill is like 5 or 6. He's like, yeah, I killed 17 people once. It's like, dude, there's only 100 people in the game. Yeah, he's fucking really good. He doesn't play games.
Do you play any like team games?
No, I haven't. I suppose.
Fine. I don't even want your fucking gamer tag then, dude.
Well, I don't even know what my gamer tag is.
I'm trying to squad. I'm all about squadding up.
Well, like in like Black Ops?
Yeah.
Well, if I get Black Ops, I'll definitely let you know.
Well, save your money because Modern Warfare fucking like 5 is coming out or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
In October.
And what, that's going to be the new one?
Yep.
Okay.
Take my money.
Huh.
Why?
Yeah, I guess I'll check it out.
You're definitely getting that one?
I mean, very strong chance.
Well, it's the new game. You have to get it, right? Doesn't everybody like switch to playing that after?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to stick with the old ones, though. I'll stick with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Fuck Modern Warfare.
Not if I'm like, yo, Stan, get over here. And you're
nope,
like,
I'm good. You're not that good at Call of Duty, so it's not like you're going to take me to dubs.
Who are you fucking kidding? I'm actually pretty good at Call of Duty.
Yo, he just got so angry.
Yeah,
Devin.
I could hear it in his voice.
You're like 6 minutes away from getting headbutted. Fucking break your damn nose.
You know, something that he's got going on, Devin. He's got like Napoleon syndrome as well. He's a very angry guy.
No, I'll fuck him up.
Yeah.
Very angry guy, Menace.
Well.
0 to 100, real quick.
Well, how you're a smaller guy though, right?
I'm completely jacked to the hill. Okay.
Well, I mean, how tall are you though?
5'6" on a warm day.
5'6". Okay. Well, that's about.
He's a jacked featherweight.
Yeah. Well, that height range the guys seem to be a little more wired up.
Oh, and even before we let you go, we'll go here real quick because we're going to get Jessica Penne on maybe tomorrow to talk a little bit about it. But I was saying about Tai Tuivasa before, the guy who drinks shit out of a shoe. Dennis was willing to fight him over not taking a shot of alcohol.
He wanted me to take a shot. I didn't want to take a shot.
Oh, and did he take offense to it?
Yep.
He was ready to smack Dennis. He was ready to fuck Dennis up. And Dennis was like, we can go outside right now. And the guy was like, are you fucking serious?
Now, in my defense, I didn't know he was a heavyweight in the UFC. I thought he was just Tyson.
The guy?
Pedro Tyson's fucking...
He thought that he
buddy.
was Tyson Pedro's chubby friend. And Dennis was like, you know what? I'll fuck this guy up. He ain't talking shit to me today.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? At that retreat, everybody thought that. Like nobody knew he was in the UFC,
Right?
but he
Because
was
had
a
he
character.
had
And
he
he
had
stuck out.
right? Had he had a fight yet in the UFC?
No,
Right.
he had just gotten signed. Yeah.
Right. So I was like, who's it? Like, I don't know this guy. And then I watched his first fight and he fucking KO'd a guy with a flying knee. I'm like, wow, good thing I didn't go outside with him.
That was almost me in the parking lot. And then here, Devin, he didn't stop there. He then, or maybe before then, I forget, I don't know the timeline.
It was before.
He turned down a shot from Travis Brown.
No.
Oh.
No, I turned down a second shot from Travis Brown.
Okay, so you took the first one.
Yes.
Then he turned down the second shot because Jessica Penney didn't want to take it, and he was like, nah, you're doing it. Like, you're going to drink this shot. And Dennis was like, in his head, I'll fight this guy before I take this shot.
That's funny. The heavyweights picking fights over drinks, huh?
Yeah.
Well, come on, man. Like, I'm a goddamn adult. I'm a man. Like, fucking, I don't want the shot.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Yeah.
Well,
I'm not fucking 18 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, when you're 18.
Nigga, I got kids.
But as you can see, Devin, he's got some a little chip on his shoulder.
No, I'll headbutt you.
Little chip on his shoulder.
That's all right. That's all right.
You're about to have a chip in your tooth.
So here, before we let Devin go, Menace, one of my favorite things to have you do is because you're as good as Caleb, or you're a level under. You're going to be a life coach one day. Give Devin some advice.
I don't have enough.
You don't have enough yet?
I don't have like enough like all right, hang on.
But it can be about anything.
All right, so Devin, how many fights have you had in the UFC?
Oh, shit, how many have I? 7, I think? 6 or 7?
Yeah, no, he's good. He's a goddamn.
He's experienced enough at this point.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I like to try and give advice to fighters that are a little bit younger than me or haven't been in the UFC as long as me. But you're around a lot of great guys, I guess. Like, look at what people are doing wrong and don't fucking do that. That's a very good one. No, it is though,
Yeah.
And I don't know. For me personally. Like, when I see Jon Jones in there doing whatever, I just make sure I do one more fucking thing than he does every single time. No, seriously.
Yeah, I know, but like, and that's the thing. Guys try to do his stuff, but it's just not. It just wouldn't work. A lot of us.
Well, I'm saying, like, let's say he's doing bag work, you're doing bag work. He stops at 5 rounds. I'm doing a 6th round.
Yeah, well, that's.
I'm not saying to fight like him. I'm just. If he runs, let's say after practice he runs 2 miles, I'm running 3.
Yeah.
Just stupid little shit like that. Yeah.
Well, thank you. You're a natural.
Thank you.
And if I would listen to some of my elders, or Dennis is my age or even a year younger than me, I listened to Dennis and Dean Thomas talk about it, and they said the one thing that they kind of regret not doing is just talk that shit. Not out of character, but just speak your mind and put yourself out there a little bit, because it seems like those are the guys that the UFC wants to reward.
Yeah, that's very true, especially if you're trying to get fucking paid and get those bigger fights, man. Because I've tried doing, especially when Connor came in, I'm like, this guy's talking shit. He's getting like, I've got more wins than this motherfucker. He's getting more bigger fights than me. This doesn't make sense to me.
Guy.
Yeah, so I tried doing it, and it just didn't. It just didn't go good. I don't know. It wasn't organic. So it's finding yourself in your own organic space, because everybody in the UFC is badass. So it's finding like your little niche. So for me, for a minute, was cooking with the Menace.
Yeah, I watched that.
That was a little thing that I did to make me stick out from other people. In my own.
He's seen Cooking with the Menace.
Yeah, I know. More people know me for Cooking with the Menace than absolutely me fucking kicking people in the fucking face.
Like, oh shit, you actually fight too?
Yeah.
I thought you were a chef.
So I mean, I guess find that little niche.
All right.
But it's easier said than done.
No, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't. If I wanted to talk shit, it wouldn't really be organic.
Right.
Unless a guy was a douchebag towards me and pissed me off.
Right.
Then it'd be organic. But every fighter that I've gone against has been so nice and respectful that it was hard. So it's hard for me to talk shit to a guy that's nice. Some guys have it, some don't.
And you're not a gamer.
Not a gamer.
That can't be your niche.
All right, I hunt and fish. So.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that.
You're getting some Gregor Gillespie, Chad Mendez waters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I'm into trucks and shit like that, and classic cars, and so one of those guys, I guess.
All right.
Okay. So we got some good topics to touch on next time we get you on the show. So wait.
Absolutely.
You're fighting, what's his name again? Who are you fighting again?
What?
I almost had you there.
It starts with an R.
I almost had you there.
It starts with an
No,
R.
I did that on purpose, but
Ooh, did you do that to throw us off?
Yeah, I tricked you.
I don't know. That might have been a good cover.
It's Russell. It's fighting a dude named Rusty or Russell.
Yeah, Russell.
Ron, Russell, something with an R. We'll figure it out.
You will. I won't.
I'll figure it out. Yeah. All right. Well, Devin Clark,
sure.
You're the man. We want to thank you for the time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to Caleb Rogers for hooking this up.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, shout out to Caleb. Awesome. Thank you.
And so you know what it is. Most interviews suck. So fight week, let's get you back on the show. Give us an on the ground report from wherever this fight's taking place. Where'd you say this next fight is?
Bay Area.
In the Bay Area. So you'll be a little bit of a time difference similar to what we got going on now. So don't be a stranger.
All right. Yeah, I'd love to do it.
All right. You're the man, Devin Clark. Thank you again.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Man, I like that guy.
Yeah, he's a good egg.
Big.
Because the thing is, like, so when you're hit that light over there real quick.
Which one? This one? That was so fucking funny that I almost had him there.
No, you didn't.
You
never had
did.
him. You never had him. You
Definitely
never had your car.
You never had your car. Almost had me.
Well, no, because you know when you're doing, you know, when you're getting ready to fight, get a book. When you're getting a fight lined up and booked, and you say yes, your manager or the matchmaker always says, "Don't say anything until we leak it first."
Yeah.
And then it always would get leaked before. I'm like, how the fuck? I would say yes. The next day, like, everyone would be like, rumor has it, Menace Bermudez is fighting so-and-so. And then the next day, UFC would come out with them. Like, so how the fuck? Somebody said something to somebody. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, why? Who would leak your shit if only you and Doc knew? Or you tell someone and they leak it?
No. Well, I mean, I would obviously tell, like, my fucking...
Someone at the UFC leaks it, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it's different if, like, him verbally being on the show and telling us who he's fighting versus, like, texting us or something like that. And then, like, tomorrow, like, oh, word on the street is Devin Clark is fighting so-and-so.